everybody. Welcome. It is Thursday night. Welcome to the Cantina Happy Hour. Pull up a stool, grab yourself a drink. Let's talk about some Star Wars. I am your host, David. With me, as always, are my co-hosts, Debbie. Debbie, how are you this evening?
I'm tired. Today was a rough day.
It was a rough day.
And lots to do at work, and
I get to go home early tomorrow, though, so
I could go home early tomorrow because
of reasons.
No, somehow I got, 15 minutes, half hour overtime. I don't know how I did that. And
hey, don't complain. Don't worry. Don't question.
The company doesn't like you to work overtime. So if you get overtime, they would like for you to leave early.
See, wow, and I would like to say that I'm in the same boat, but the thing is if I get overtime, I can't leave early. 9 times out of 10, I can't leave early because I'm the only one that stays. Everybody else leaves at 4, and then I stay till 5 because we keep the doors open till 5. So I have to stay and make sure everything's.
Why don't they rotate that?
Because I'm a nice guy, and I like to. And I like to sleep in because if I don't have to leave till 5, that means I don't have to be there till 8. And if I have to leave at 4, that means I got to be there at 7. See? Make sense? Plus, if I don't have to be there till 8, that means I can take Samuel to school on my way to work.
He can ride the bus.
No, he can't. We live too close to the school.
He can walk.
No,
he can ride his bike.
He's in first grade. We live too far away. We live 1.5 miles exactly from the school.
Oh, boo-hoo. I walked a mile to kindergarten or to elementary school and middle school.
So, anyway.
Back in the day.
It works for us. The scheduling actually works for us, so we're good with it. Also with us tonight is Cam. Cam and Focus, how are you, sir?
I'm okay. I'm right there with Debbie. I'm quite tired. It's been a week.
Is it your Friday, though? You don't have to work tomorrow?
It is my Friday, but I mean, long story short, long story short, I'm pulling about 65% of a 3-person job on my own, so I'm tired.
Tell those slackers to pick up the pace.
Well, I've got one slacker right now who's not really slacking, but I mean, we're all doing our best because we're so short right now, but oh well.
Well, activate your pituitary gland and grow up a little bit. Then you won't be so short.
I hate you so much.
Oh my gosh.
Oh Lord.
I know a few things.
He had that one in the chamber. He's just waiting to use that.
It was like ready to go. Fire. Also with us tonight is Andrew. How are you, sir?
Cold, but good.
Yep. It is.
What's the temperature
cold
there?
It's in the high 30s right now, I think.
We had a high of our high today was 45.
Yeah, and it was wet. I don't know about you, David, but it rained. Yeah, it rained throughout the day today, so
it was awful.
Right now it's 4, but it feels like 2.
No,
it's supposed to get worse throughout the night.
I can't.
Debbie, I'm cold just thinking about that.
Yeah. I could cut.
I think that's what's making me tired is just the cold.
Hey, it made me tired today.
I think mine was it's a combination of the cold and then like Andrew said it was rainy and drizzly and it was just like
there's no sun, it's just cloudy and it just feels outside.
It was sunny. It was sunny out today, but it was just nice. I think we have a high of 29 was our high.
It was like it was a day you wanted to crawl up in your chair, cover up in a blanket, and read a book or watch a movie, something like that.
Well, that's me every day.
No,
even in the heat of summer, Debbie's like, oh,
exactly.
So what do we have tonight? What are we doing tonight? We got just a little one-off episode of the Clone Wars. Great episode, by the way. One of I don't know if I like this episode because of the story behind it or because the bad guy in this one. I think he comes back too, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Even though it looks like they killed him at the end, he'll come back later on.
He just survives like Palpatine because they thought he died earlier.
Or Grievous.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
He always finds a way to escape. So,
well, but he comes back with prosthetics, so he found a way to escape, but he still got hurt. Plus, he's just really cool. He's a spider thing.
Who voiced him? His voice sounded
Bradley.
Familiar. Okay.
I had to look it up because I was like, man, that voice sounds familiar, but it wasn't who I thought it was. It said D. Bradley, and I was like, oh, okay.
I know. See, I was like, okay, well, there you go.
He's like the
does everybody.
Like yeah, he's like the Hank Azaria or the Seth MacFarlane of the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Hank Azaria does like every voice of The Simpsons, and Seth MacFarlane, if you watch Family Guy, does like every voice there.
Yeah, he does like 6 or 7 of the characters or something like that.
6 or 7 of the main characters.
Yes,
that's not counting the little supporting guys.
Yeah.
Too. So.
Yeah, I really like this episode. It reminded me of, and you know how much I like war movies, but it reminded me of several war movies that deal with submarines. Come for Red October, U-457 or whatever it's called. There's another one, and it just totally slipped my mind. But yeah, it just had that.
There was one with Harrison Ford. What was that one?
Oh, there was also one with Steven Seagal.
Yeah. Gotta watch that now.
No.
Oh, I know the one. Yeah, because it's
like Under Siege.
Yeah, but then
I think that
the
was
rest of the movie doesn't even take place in the submarine because they had to change it.
Harrison was UK or
K-19. K-19.
Yeah.
That was his
horrible attempt at Russian accent.
That's Harrison Ford,
Dude, just
like Tom Cruise doing a German accent Valkyrie. It doesn't exist. Except for the opening monologue.
I like Valkyrie. That's a good movie.
I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I'm
other
saying
than the fact that everybody except for Tom Cruise speaks in a German accent. But yeah, sure, whatever. Speaking of Harrison Ford, since his name got thrown out there, Debbie, I need to know. I mean, I saw your thoughts in the comments, but there is apparently a documentary coming out to Disney Plus, yeah, and it's basically how Harrison, I guess, brought Indiana Jones to life.
Is that out? Did I miss it?
I don't know that it's out yet.
I don't think it's out yet. It's coming out, I think, next week.
Oh, okay. Because I thought I was so excited when they announced it, and I was like, "Ooh, yeah, I know what I'm doing on that day." And then you brought it up, and I was like, "Gosh, damn, did I miss it?"
Oh no, it is out. Started streaming on December 1st.
That's what I thought.
Dang it, I missed it too.
See, I just talked about it this week. I just come home and pop on.
I tell you what, let's talk about it next week. We can watch that and talk about that next week. I know it's not Star Wars related, but whatever.
Well, he was in Star Wars, so
yeah. It's probably, my guess is going to be that there's probably some Star Wars plugs in there. There's going to be
because I think George Lucas is in the documentary.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Then Star Wars will be everywhere.
Yeah. Let me look up how long it is.
So anyway, yeah, we can talk about that next week. No worries. I liked this one, I think, because while it had Jedi in it, again, it was not a Jedi. It was a military, like you said, Debbie. It was a military episode versus a we're using the Force and we've got all this other stuff. It was tactics.
No, he uses the Force.
Yeah, but it was more of the tactics of it. We've got the stealth ship. We're gonna fly. We're flying the Mercy mission. Blah 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 blah. I'm disobeying orders. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was the whole thing. And then I didn't get. I mean, I get it, but you've got the one. It was almost like they tried to make the one clone who was new to the crew. It's like, oh well, we're gonna do kind of a little spin-off on you kind of thing, and it was just like he had like 2 lines, and then at the end it was like, well, it looks like you're part of the crew now. I'm like,
yeah, I know.
That didn't go anywhere. It was just there. And I swear they reused some frames in that too. And a lot of it was them like loading the torpedoes. They said, get ready, we're getting ready to uncloak, or the ship would uncloak or something, and it had the clones like looking at the screen, and then they'd look up like this. And it happened like 2 or 3 times to where it was just like they reused that shot.
So I was just looking because I thought this. Sorry, I was just looking because I thought the Harrison Ford documentary seemed familiar. It came out back in 2023, and I remember watching it now.
What?
Yeah, because I went to Disney Plus and I looked up the title and it says 2023, and then I looked at the trailer and it says from 2023. But we still talk about it.
Didn't they put that out right before Dial of Destiny?
I think so. Or it was just after, because Dial was like June or July that year, I think.
Okay. Well, why are they promoting it like it's brand new?
No idea.
I don't know, because I was for a second.
Has it been on Disney Plus since 2023?
Yeah.
Well, how did we miss that?
I don't know.
I watched it. I watched it, but I thought the one that they were coming out was something totally new.
Yeah, I mean, we can still talk about it because I don't think we ever talked about it on the show. But
I don't think I ever saw it.
Yeah, I remember watching it now.
It might be one of those things where my age is kicking, and I'm gonna get about halfway through and go, "Oh, I do remember this. I did watch it."
Oh, I do that so much. This looks familiar. Oh yeah.
Oh, it came out 2023. Yeah. 2 years.
You're an hour into the movie and you're like, oh yeah, okay. It's all coming back to me now. Yeah.
My little hamster started running up there and the wheels started spinning.
Well, it's the credits roll and they're like, oh yeah. Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
no, that's fine. I was gonna say, because you talk about documentaries like that, and what I hate when they do a documentary and it's like, oh, here's a new documentary on, we'll say, Harrison Ford. This is a new one on Harrison Ford, and all it is like old interview clips that you've seen 1,000 times before.
Oh, I know.
Just all buckled back together in a different. Oh, this is a different documentary. You know why? Because we have a different voiceover guy. And it's a new script. And it's like, I've seen all this before.
Sometimes when I run into that, I'll even fast forward a bit because I'm like, all right, I've already seen this. What haven't I seen?
Yeah.
No, you don't do that. No.
Debbie,
you watch it. I don't care if they put it in a different order.
Here's the thing, Debbie. David and I don't drool when we see Harrison Ford on screen, okay? So it's a little bit different.
You guys are stupid.
Now, Scarlett Johansson, maybe.
Yeah, you'll get to see her in the new Batman movie.
I know.
That's what I hear. They're in talks with her on that.
Although I'm surprised Catwoman's not returning.
That was weird.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I liked her.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, she was teased at the end of The Penguin. Yeah. So I think that she's gonna occupy the show side of things.
I guess that makes sense, but
are they coming out with a season 2? Because I hadn't heard that.
I don't know about a season 2, but they have plans right now to do a series that's set inside of Arkham Asylum. Which judging from the end of Penguin, it's probably going to involve Sophia Falcone. So
now that I might watch, and that's mainly because I love the Arkham games. I love the movies. I say
Did
the
you
movies.
even watch The Penguin?
No.
Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable.
Great. It is awesome. One of the best live action superhero shows.
Derry? Are you caught up with Derry?
I was watching the last episode and I got about halfway through, and then I looked at the clock and I was like, "Oh my god, I got to go to bed." I was doing great. I wasn't asleep or anything. I was doing my Legos and everything, and I'm like, "Oh I got to work tomorrow. Holy crap."
Y'all are just a bunch of losers. I can't talk to anybody about this stuff because you don't watch it. Well, I did talk with Andrew when Penguin was out. So.
And I'm caught up with Stranger Things, so we can theorize on that. We got to wait a whole, almost 20 more days for Volume 2's. Crazy.
I heard that they're making another season of Derry. Actually, 2 more seasons, I think, is what.
Yes, yeah,
they'll
that's
go
the plan.
back in time.
Yeah, it goes back the next 27 years, and then like 1930 whatever,
and then they're going to start talking. It's going to be so far back. It's
1905.
when they talked in cursive, and you're not going to be able to understand a single thing people are saying. You're really going to need subtitles then, because I already need them.
That's when the world was in black and white, because all the pictures and all the movies and everything were black and white.
They will all walk around with canes and stuff.
Hey, I remember the black and white stuff. I was around.
So was the world black and white? It changed to color?
Like
yeah, it changed the color in the 30s. Now, the reason that the pictures didn't convert to color was because they were pictures of black and white.
Yeah.
So,
and it cost more.
Yeah, the pictures had to stay black and white because that's just the way it was. And then, you moved into the 70s and it was kind of a yellow, grainy color thing going on. We didn't get HD until like the early 2000s. So
we had it rough back in the day.
I was going to say, I don't know life without it. So just got to take your word for it.
Oh, Lord. God help us all.
Oh, there was no Ahsoka in this episode. I was kind of sad.
Thank God. I mean, yes, you're right.
Well, she wasn't in the last episode either.
Nope. The Senate. The Senate murders.
Although I get to look at my Ahsoka painting every day, so I'm never really without Ahsoka. So I guess it doesn't matter.
He's got that hanging above
that's
his
right.
bed.
I forgot about that. He's wonderful Ahsoka
bed,
painting you got.
So he sees it first thing in the morning when he rises, and the last thing he sees it at night before he goes to sleep.
That's true, though.
I still follow that studio on Facebook, and they're all over the place. They're hitting cons like every weekend. So good on them.
Must be nice. Yeah.
Black Widow Gaming, good for you. I wish I could go to cons every weekend, but
don't got the budget.
Yeah.
So back to Clone Wars.
Basically, they're getting their behinds handed to them. It's this general master strategist. It's kind of like a spider spinning its web, really, really weird. And Anakin wants to use the cloak ship to attack. And Obi-Wan's like, no.
Get on Obi-Wan. No, Anakin.
Yeah, see that's the big difference between them. Anakin's like, hey, I want to do something to win this war. And Obi-Wan's like, no.
We need to go
win. That's not how we're going to win.
That are fighting this war. Now, and with it too, I mean, what did Obi-Wan expect really? Because he sent Anakin with the relief, and then all those bombers, he launched all the bombers. He's like, look, I'll draw them out. They went and hid behind the moon. We're not going to chase them, but we're going to draw them out. So we're going to send the bombers to go bomb Bail Organa. And then once we do that, that'll bring them out. And it's like, well, okay, Obi-Wan, so at what point are you going to say, okay, never mind, Anakin, because all the supplies that you're going to land there is just going to get the crap bombed out of it. Go ahead and do your attack thing. I mean, even at the end, well, it wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it worked. And I'm like,
Well, it was funny, the part when he brings Anakin and he's like, this is our secret weapon. And Anakin's like, I don't see it. And he's like, looking at it. In fact, take 2 more steps and you'll kiss it. I was like, is Obi-Wan the secret weapon? Like, what's going on here? And then when he bangs on the ship, I'm like, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, oh, all right.
So why haven't we seen, or am I missing something? Have we ever seen a cloak ship after this?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know why. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I can't think of. Maybe they're expensive. I don't know.
It's been mentioned, like in Empire Strikes Back, when he says, track them. He says, the ship no longer appears on our scopes. It's possible. No ship that small has a cloaking device. I know the what's the name of them? The Empire does have cloaked destroyers. Is it the Interdictors? Maybe. There are Star Destroyers that cloak.
Well, see, that's one thing that always got me. Like in Rogue One, the rebels are using those what are they called? Ion bombs, where it
disables everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we never see them again. Okay, where'd they go? Did we run out? Did we not pay the bill?
There's a lot of things in Star Wars that show up and are never seen again.
Well, and especially dealing with a prequel, like, I mean, it is a prequel because it predates the original trilogy. But I really don't like when they do stuff like that, because you put something in the prequel that's not in the original trilogy, like the TIE fighters on Scarif. You know, you get to the original trilogy and those don't exist. You just have regular plain old TIE fighters. And then as you go, you get the TIE bombers in Empire, and then you get the interceptors in Jedi. And it's like, okay, see, that makes sense, because moving forward, obviously the Empire is going to upgrade its technology. If they really wanted to stay nice and true to everything, to me, you should have had, the battle on Scarif was great, but you should have had just plain old regular TIE fighters up there. Or maybe like an in-atmosphere fighter that, well, of course they weren't in A New Hope, because they're only good for low atmosphere flying. They're not going to be out in space, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So,
I just remember when those ion bombs appeared in Rogue One. I just thought those were the coolest things. I was just like,
well, and
okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's cool shit.
Now the ion, I mean, you got to look to Empire again. Ion cannon. The Empire, the ion cannon will fire several shots to make sure your path is clear, and it disabled the Star Destroyer from the ground. So I mean, something like that did exist. Not bombs necessarily, but a cannon of sorts. So
I guess.
I'm just saying it exists, but it's like it's there, but it's not there. It's just off camera, kind of thing. So, which is why we need more stuff that happens in the original trilogy timeline that has absolutely nothing to do with galactic matters, with the galactic civil war that's going on. Because then you can put some of that stuff that's off camera and put it in.
Yeah.
So anyway. But I agree with you too. Why didn't we use this cloaking technology more? Now that we know that it works, why didn't we use it more?
Maybe only ships with specific specifications could have a cloaking device. I don't know. I mean, I'm really trying to go for the ass pull here. Maybe
all right.
Maybe ships with a certain number of crew could only have a cloaking device. A specific number, like I don't know, 2,841. I don't know.
Or maybe
67.
Oh my god.
Man, I thought I was going to get away from that.
No, never.
I totally forgot where I was going. Oh well.
Something about
Crazy.
cloaking ships.
Oh, maybe there was only one facility that made it and it got bombed or destroyed somehow.
Now, I like that they use the Star Trek stuff too. We're cloaked. That doesn't mean we can fire though. We can't fire when we're cloaked.
Yeah, bird of prey. You can't fire until you uncloak.
Why was that? I don't remember.
I don't know that it was ever explained. If you ask me, the reason is because there's so much power going into the cloaking device that you cannot charge your phasers. And
Makes
in
sense.
order for you to charge and fire your phasers, you have to divert the power from the cloaking device into the weapons. That's
kind of like with
why,
the shields. Sometimes with the one ship, they had to deactivate their shields to be able to fire.
that's like
So.
the to me that's the simplest explanation.
And along that line, Andrew, they also couldn't put their shields back up because they had to recharge.
Yep.
Speaking of putting their shields up, Anakin's an idiot. Okay, because
he's a smart idiot, and
he's a smart idiot, but he's an idiot.
Paid off.
Because look at this: the first time that they went to go after that ship, you know, they're coming up on them. They don't see them. The bombers fly right over them. They know they can't be seen. Why were they so far away from them that after they shot their missiles, it's like, oh well, we've got time to put our shields up, and it's like, idiot, get closer. Get closer and shoot them. Basically, pop yourself up right in front of their face and go, ha ha, bazooka. You're an idiot. What are you doing?
Exactly. I kind of thought that too. I was like, why are you shooting from so far away? You're cloaked, you know, uncloak like within 100 yards and, you know, shoot the shit out of them and then, you know, just quietly go away.
Plus, me thinking just the way I am, with you being cloaked like that and you that close, their turbo lasers may not be able to lock onto you as fast because you're too close.
Mm-hmm.
So even
this is just another example of Anakin thinking he knows what's the smart thing to do, and he's not thinking fully or ahead of, you know, the obvious.
He's not thinking fourth dimensionally, Marty.
Yeah. Now make like a tree and get out of here.
It's leave, you idiot.
Although I like what he did the second time around when he fired his missile.
Yeah.
That was
Galaxy
cool.
Quest. Galaxy Quest. That's what that
exactly.
was. When did Galaxy Quest come out? When did this episode air? Who copied who?
Which came first?
The chicken. I mean the egg.
No, the egg came first because you have the egg for breakfast and then you have the chicken for lunch and dinner. Duh.
Oh, well, yeah.
Don't philosophize me. I know what I'm talking about.
You say so.
A man of many words.
But anyway, they blow up the ship. The blockade is done, and Bail is okay. So let me ask you this then: the Separatists, they're fighting to take this system, and Bail Organa is on the planet. Is he just delivering relief, or is he there with troops?
I think he's there with some troops. Doing what? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe because all I'm thinking is, why didn't you send the bombers to blow the crap out of them to start with? Before any of this happened, you could have just bombed the crap out of them from the sky, and your blockade would have. You wouldn't have had to deal with the Republic, because the Republic would have said, "Well, that's lost. Can't deliver aid to people that don't want it. Now we can come in with instead of coming in with a peace effort, we can come in with a war effort and blow the crap out of them."
Now, my question is does this take place after the movie?
Mm-hmm.
The Clone Wars movie?
Yeah, that looked like the same planet that was in the movie.
Well, yeah, it's the same planet, but I'm just like, does the timeline... I don't know, because this stuff is never...
It's all over the place, yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't know if it was something that happened right after the Clone Wars movie or what.
I don't know. I try to forget that movie exists, so I couldn't tell you.
I like that movie.
It is not my favorite, but that's okay.
It had you know what? If anything, it had an amazing soundtrack. I loved the soundtrack. So I don't know why. I just thoroughly enjoyed the music in that one. So
I really like when the end credits start.
Oh, Andrew, don't be one of those.
That's what trolls say on the internet.
Yeah. Stop trolling.
Yeah. So now I know if I see that, it could be Andrew saying it.
Most likely is Andrew.
Yeah, all my burner accounts have been leaked.
Maybe Andrew is a Russian bot.
You never know.
Well, we do now.
I could just be AI right now, too. Run by some Discord mod in his parents' basement, you know?
He's like that Al Pacino movie, Simone.
Well, I haven't heard of that movie in a while.
I haven't either. I was actually just...
I don't think I've ever heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
It's like he creates a supermodel, but it's all AI generated. She
like
doesn't
weird
really
science.
Well, that's the thing is it's all like just computer generated. She doesn't exist like at all in any physical form, but he's passing her off as like, oh, this is a real person. This is a real person. Gets her all these modeling gigs, and she becomes like super famous and everything else, and she doesn't exist. So, interesting concept for a movie.
Kind of fitting.
Simpsons did it.
Simpsons did it. Was that Pacino or De Niro? I think it was De Niro. Pretty sure.
No, it was Pacino.
Was it? Oh.
Yep.
All right.
Man, he's got a ton of memes.
Well, all the best actors do.
So, all right. Anything else in this episode, Debbie? Did we miss anything?
No, outside of the fact we had Admiral Yulon. Is that how you pronounce his name? Yularen?
Yularen, yeah.
Yularen, thank you. Yeah, he was a little bit more involved. I mean, he actually went on the mission with Anakin. I don't know why.
Because he had knowledge of the
Trench?
opposing general. Yeah, Trench.
Yeah.
He was on as
I like the way Trench was able to figure out that it was a Jedi driving the cloak or steering, whatever, flying the cloak ship.
He didn't even care either. He's just like, all right, listen up, Jedi. I know you're one. I don't know which one, but I know you're one. So, anyway, shameless plugs. What do we got tonight, Debbie? It's Thursday.
Yeah, I know. I had to think about it. Saturday we have. Excuse me. We have the Geek Gauntlet. Monday we are back with MCU Mondays, talking about season 2, Jessica Jones. Tuesday, I believe the Sith Dominion will be back. Andrew, right?
All right.
Okay.
Yes, we're recasting the original trilogy.
Oh, didn't we do that already?
Yeah. Well, we did A New Hope, but this is TSD.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes I'm on both shows, so I was like, didn't we already do that, or was that on this show?
No, we did that.
We did that. We did that.
Yeah.
I was so confused. Wednesday we will have a episode of War of the Stars drop. The one that I dropped yesterday was about the lore of the Force. And then we will be back Thursday talking Harrison Ford.
Yes.
Okay.
We'll still do it. We're still
okay.
Good. I know you like that, so this will be a Harrison and Debbie centric episode.
It'll be an early birthday present for me.
There you go.
We'll let her just leave the whole show. So
she'll talk for an hour and a half about nothing but Harrison Ford.
It's not hard to do, people.
Well, for you at least, yeah.
Sometimes you make some of the greatest movies in the world, and then some days you make 6 Days and 7 Nights with Anne Hesh.
Yeah, he has a few.
I didn't even catch that one, Andrew. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Lord.
I noticed that. I was like, you did.
God.
I got it.
Anyways, yeah, I could probably talk all day about Harrison. I mean, look how many movies he's done. The majority are good.
Yeah.
Really good. And then yeah, he has a few stinkers or ones that I have a hard time when he plays a hard guy or when he plays a
Dang, Debbie.
I bet you do have a hard time, don't you, Debbie?
Wow.
Oh Lord, disregard that. When he plays
We'll edit
a
that
bad guy, when he plays a bad guy, I have issues. Like when
Why did he play bad
You don't like
guy?
Bad Boy?
he plays an asshole in Mosquito Coast,
Yeah.
and he was the bad guy in What Lies Beneath
Mm.
with Michelle Pfeiffer.
With
Yeah.
Michelle Pfeiffer, yeah.
And then, of course, I don't know. I always get the feeling he was actually the bad guy. I think it was Presumed Innocent.
Was that
Towards the end of the movie, you kind of, at least I did, I kind of got the feeling like, holy shit, he got away with it. What a fucking asshole. Anyways, I have a hard time with him being the bad guy. It just throws me off. When I first seen What Lies Beneath, I hated that movie.
Oh, I loved it.
I hated it because he was the bad guy, and I was just like,
But
In
Debbie,
fact,
that's how you know he has
bad guy.
range.
There was a movie released several years past that one with Holly Berry called Gothica. That was, I mean, it was almost like a cookie cutter movie of that one, and I was like, because I'm sitting there watching that, and I was like, this is the same movie. This is the exact same movie. What are they doing?
Yeah, and
Different
Gothica
actor.
wasn't even really that good either.
That's because it had already been done.
Simpsons did it.
Simpsons did it. All right. Cam, shameless plugs. What have you got tonight?
Yeah, so this past Sunday we got on for Cam and Focus Weekly and we discussed Thanksgiving, which we had a good time talking about, did not have a good time watching it. It was awful. But
Oh, I watched it. I know.
yeah. This Sunday though, we're cleansing the palate. We're going to be discussing one of Denis Villeneuve's best films, Arrival. Definitely very excited to discuss that one because that's one that was actually a movie that I did a Cam and Focus video on back for Geek News Now in days long past. And yeah, there's a lot to unpack with that movie. I love it so much. So that's going to be on Cam and Focus this coming Sunday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Awesome. Speaking of which, there was a Charlie Sheen movie called Arrival, and when Andrew said that on Monday that's what y'all were talking about, I thought y'all were going to go with that one. It's the same thing, but not the same. It's about an alien invasion, and but they're
I'm looking it up on IMDb right now. It says Zane, an astronomer, discovers intelligent alien life, but the aliens are keeping a deadly secret and will do anything to stop Zane from learning it. That sounds very 90s.
I vaguely remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I liked it or not.
It was decent. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't. I mean, it might be one of those. I saw it in the theater and then I rented it on VHS a little while after it had been released, but I haven't seen it for a long time. So that might be one of those movies to where it's like I watch it now and I'm like, oh, it's kind of bad.
The director of that movie wrote The Fugitive.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Can't be that bad.
All right, so we're switching course from Arrival to The Arrival.
Don't you dare.
I'm kidding. No, I wouldn't want to.
I don't even know where you can find that movie now.
I think it's on Prime Video. I think that's what IMDb says.
Is it on Prime?
IMDb says Prime, Plex, Pluto, the CW, Roku, Tubi, of course.
Of course, everything's on Tubi. Wow, maybe I'll watch
my
that
preschool
again.
Graduation is on Tubi. Surprisingly, I was like, wow, they really do have everything.
Oh, all right. Yeah, let's look up Andrew's Preschool Graduation. Going to Tubi, typing it in. Zero views. Oh my god.
Well, too long ago.
I was gonna say
no, it was like 4 years ago.
Cam's third grade ballet recitals on there too.
With him
him and his
nothing screams Asian like a third grade ballet recital.
Oh,
that seems like a skit. Like Tubi does have everything. It's like, what the heck? My graduation's on there.
My home movies. What?
I thought I burned these. I guess.
Wait a minute. That movie I made with my girlfriend that time. No.
It's like Thanksgiving 2. It's only in space.
Andrew, shameless plugs. What have you got?
Yeah, I guess the only thing that I have that hasn't already been said is this Saturday night on the Dingiston YouTube channel, we're continuing our Smallville reviews with season 1 episodes 10 and 11, Shimmer and Hugs. So looking forward to that. Really been enjoying the show so far. And yeah.
You will until like the 6th or 7th season. I forget how many seasons are there. No,
10.
Stop that. There's 10.
But I know Rosenbaum leaves after season 7.
Yeah.
Due to contracts and stuff. Yeah.
That's probably about the time.
Yeah. I was pissed when that happened.
So I know I saw an interview with him once talking about not wanting to leave, but they just couldn't work out a deal, so he had to. But I'm thinking that's the star of your show. Why,
Yeah, I mean, hello.
Or at least one of,
Well, the thing is, the dynamic between him and Clark, starting out as friends and then eventually, spoiler alert, becoming enemies.
They what? No.
Yeah, it's just like, why would you take that dynamic away? Why?
Honestly, that's the crazy part is seeing them as friends right now. But I'm watching that and I'm going, I know that something's gonna happen that's gonna cause them to become enemies. And I'm like,
Yeah, the first time I watched it, I was just like, it's
how can
coming.
they?
Why does it happen? When does it happen? It's
And then
just
I'm
like,
thinking it's got to be something pretty bad because Lex like wants to be friends with Clark, and vice versa. So I'm like, it's got to be something pretty bad for them to,
my lips are sealed.
But I don't want to be spoiled. I don't, So yeah. Anyway,
I've got just one. We've got the Lego Star Wars Advent calendar is in full swing. We're up to day 4. We made this very cool little pit droid today. He's very awesome. If you haven't seen it, just go watch the short. It's
is it up?
Should be. I did it live.
I was just saying he did it not long before we went live.
It was about 6 o'clock my time this evening, so it's about 6 o'clock Central Standard Time.
It was 6 o'clock David's time and 7 o'clock Debbie's time.
Well, I'm just. I'll have to make a thumbnail tomorrow, or maybe Kat will. I don't know. She made the one today,
I sent Kat a picture. So,
well, maybe she's going to do the thumbnails, which is fine. I don't care.
It's fine. Whatever. But that's going on every day. So if you're watching on YouTube, which I don't know what else you'd be watching on, but if you're watching, don't forget to hit that little bell icon for notifications so you know when we go live, so you know when this happens. So other than that, that is going to do it for us this weekend, this evening. Y'all all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope the Cowboys lose, Andrew. I know that's what you keep looking at. I'm paying attention. I'm watching.
Who they playing?
Detroit. And they're at Detroit, so it's pretty rough.
Thank you, Thomas.
I hope they lose horribly. I hope
they're
paying you
probably
a lot
gonna lose.
Wearing that hat.
At this point, I'm sure they're going to lose the way the game's going. But hey, they beat the Eagles and the Chiefs in the span of 4 days, so that's pretty good.
I'm just glad to beat the Chiefs. I don't like.
I don't like the Chiefs either. So
I'm sick of Taylor Swift. I'm sick of Kelsey, whichever one.
They haven't shown her a lot this season. It's not like she's been at games. So
thank God. Well, I don't even watch football anymore, but except for the highlights on TikTok. That's the only time I watch it.
Anyway, that's going to do it for us. You all guys have a wonderful weekend. We will see all of you next week right here on the Cantina Happy Hour. May the force be with you all.
That sucked. I can't believe the Gathering Shadow was Senate redistricting.
Worst cosmic wars ever. I will only see it 3 more times today.